let's do the testing of the audios. Grant, go ahead and pick whichever book you like off the shelf. We'll let somebody else go first, and you can just hop in whenever.
Oh, I've got mine.
Okay, good. Ginny, we'll let Grant warm up his voice.
Okay. Ziggy's macaroni salad nutritional information.
Ooh.
Calories 170. This is per half a cup.
Sure.
Fat lipids 9 grams.
Ooh.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine. Grant, go for it.
There was Eru, the one, who in Arda is called Iluvatar. And he made first the Ainur, the holy ones, that were the offspring of his thought, and they were with him before aught else was made. And he spoke to them, propounding to them themes of music, and they sang before him, and he was glad. But for a long while they sang only each alone, but few together, while the rest hearkened. For each comprehended only that part of the mind of Iluvatar from which he came, and in the understanding of their brethren they grew but slowly. Yet ever as they listened, they came to deeper understanding, and increased in unison and harmony.
It's like I'm just listening to an audiobook. I mean, it's... Ben, what you got for me?
Dolph Lundgren has a BS in chemistry from Washington State University, a chemical engineering degree from the Royal Institute of Stockholm,
Ooh.
chemical engineering master's from the University of Sydney, and Fulbright scholarship recipient from MIT.
Ah, there it was. All right, Daniel.
Memento mori. Remember your mortality, stemming from the medieval Latin theory and practice of reflection on mortality. It has been a ubiquitous part of human culture for centuries. From the philosophical to the artistic, the fascination, fear, and appreciation of death has consistently captivated and cultivated our imagination. Many practitioners of this theory kept with them artifacts or keepsakes, which served as a reminder that the only thing certain in life was death.
And taxes. And somebody playing Death and Taxes at a Magic tournament.
Action.
There it is.
Wait.
Hear you all, and you can't hear me, or vice versa.
There we go.
We're
Now
good.
we can hear
We
you.
got you. We got you.
Touchdown.
Yeah, a little fuzzy, but you're there.
Okay, good right here.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Got it.
There we go.
All
There
All
we
right,
go.
I won't touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave it alone. We're good.
Don't make direct eye contact.
Yeah.
Fine.
Put up the barricades and the wet floor cones and the whole 9 yards. Peter.
It was a nice day. All the days had been nice. There had been rather more than 7 of them so far, and rain hadn't been invented yet. But clouds massing east of Eden suggested that the first thunderstorm was on its way, and it was going to be a big one. The angel of the eastern gate put his wings over his head to shield himself from the first drops. I'm
Is
sorry.
that good omens?
Yes, it is.
Well spotted.
This is what I'm hoping for. You guys are just going to start one-upping each other with what happens during sound check, and it's just going to become increasingly more entertaining for the audience.
There's a copy of Crime and Punishment right next to me. Don't get me started.
I got one. I have one better. I'm saving it for next episode.
Crap. I have concerns. Welcome to City on a Hill Gaming, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Let's meet our players.
Hi, I'm Grant, and I'm playing Trather Wimlin, a human fighter.
Hi, I'm Jenny, and I'm going to be playing John Abermere, a Crimson-born human.
Peter, Bertrand Greystone, Dwarven Forge Cleric.
William R. Aarakocro Magi.
Daniel, I am playing Vatten. I am a half-elf ranger.
Hi, my name is Ben, and I am Twig, or Shem. I am a rogue bard and a Goliath.
We hope you enjoy our episode. So when we left off last time, you guys were in the basement of the building whose name I don't remember. Black Wings Rise, there we go. Which was the headquarters of a group of orcs and kinku, which are sort of crow-like bird creature being things. Avian, that's the word I wanted. There we go.
We got there.
Yep, find it eventually. You guys are in the basement. You guys convinced the guards upstairs that you were there to work and transport people somewhere.
Somehow.
Sure, it's fine.
What's the mess out of that?
Yep. And now you're in the basement, and the gentleman down here seems less agreeable to your plans. I believe you just told him that you were there to take his prisoners, and he doesn't seem happy about it. So that happened. And we're gonna... Okay, so he looks at you guys, and he's actually inside the sort of gated off room with the prisoners. Yep, that's him. Thank you. By the door are 3 orcs, and he just kind of he looks the group of you over. He looks particularly at R, and he's like, Eric Kokra. He opens the gate, steps out, closes the gate. Everyone make me a perception check or investigation.
How's a 2?
Attaboy, Grant.
6.
Oh, sweet mercy. All right.
I got 11. I got double digits. I'm pleased.
7.
William, make it work, please. Okay. You got two pairs, so that's you got 2 pair. That's a thing, I guess.
That's worth like 30 points in Yahtzee.
Yeah, we're fine.
We're trying
Okay.
to construct a hand of scores. We are doing good. We've
You're
got
doing
2 pairs.
fantastic. Now, if you guys just Yahtzee out the 2 and the 7 and start over, we should be fine. All right. So you
Wait,
guys,
can we re-roll?
no.
Okay.
It's worth a shot, though. It's fair. You guys see him kind of make a motion, and something flies out of his arm, and the gate locks back, but you're not really sure what he did. You know, the 6 of you don't look like you're supposed to be here. I'm gonna be honest with you. Frankly, this is all very unusual, and no, I'm sorry. You're not taking them anywhere.
Even on orders from boss upstairs.
Yeah, like I said, kid, he works for me. He doesn't give the orders around here. I do. You can tell he doesn't really seem to be buying it. So the one orc actually steps back over in front of the staircase and kind of blocks the path. What do the lot of you?
Trather will sort of turn his head to everyone else, pointedly sort of shrug towards, and very obviously towards him, and just sort of be like, do we?
Yes.
In fact, you know what? I tell you what, friends. We'll take a vote.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Quick huddle.
It's like the thing from the cartoons where they're like the monster's about to eat them, but like, hold on, we need to talk. And then there's like actually just a what? Okay. Somebody peeks their head out.
And you just hear this boing noise.
One of the orcs tries to peek into the huddle, and you guys push him back out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take unilateral act. While everyone's trying to get into a huddle, I'm just gonna fire because we've wasted too much time here.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it and fire. So,
who are you shooting your arrow at?
the guy.
Okay,
stick.
yeah, go for it. And as soon as he's done with that, you guys go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, since this is my first attack, can I use my Dread Ambusher skill and get 2 attacks?
Oh, that works. Wait, I'm gonna have to read that again. Hold on.
It only works
We
on the very first attack of combat. I can get 2 attacks.
We should note, for those of you listening at home, that in between sessions, we have leveled up to 3rd level.
Yes.
Thank you, Grant. That is important.
Yes.
They are 3rd level now.
Which
All-
means most of us now have new and exciting things to play with.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Daniel, what I'm gonna say is you can use it on the first actual round of combat.
Okay, I will then just shoot the guy trying to block the door while everyone else is voting.
That is enough for the vote to pass.
That's a 22.
That is a 22. Majority
The
passes.
motion carries.
Motion carries. Roll damage.
And so does the arrow.
Yeah, it does.
All in favor say aye.
Hey.
Ah!
All opposed say AUG.
Ah! Oh. I guess the eyes.
All
are-
right, I'm
fine.
hitting him for 9.
All right, he takes some damage. Actually, Grant, you're first.
Okay. I'm going to move right here.
Uh-oh. All right.
And I'm going to use one of my new abilities here. First, we'll see if I hit longsword attack, which almost certainly doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
All right, then I will stand there, and he's expecting it perhaps, and sort of nose to dodge out of the way before I charge in.
Yes, he is very much not surprised that you guys are being a little punchy. He does not, however, appreciate you being all up in his business. Go ahead and make me an attack of opportunity, Grant.
Well, let's give that a shot.
Yep, no, that worked.
Okay, good.
He's going to stand real close, unfortunately.
let me ask this: is he holding a weapon?
Not that you see.
Okay, then I'm going to use one of my abilities.
Yeah, I mean, yes, he's definitely holding a weapon. Crap. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, you tell me.
No, he's not. You're fine.
All right. So I'm going to expend one of my superiority dice and use distracting strike, which is going to be really hard to say. Total of 8 plus 6 damage, so 14 damage.
Oh, okay.
And the next attack roll against that target by an attacker other than me has advantage if the attack was made before the start of my next turn.
Oh, okay. So he will try and hit you. He kind of
That's fine.
shivs a little sword out of his side.
No,
an 8 does not.
That's an 8.
Does 8? No. All right.
What, about 10 short of hitting you?
Probably
Little
not
bit.
even that.
Oh no, 18 is AC.
Oh, okay. Peter, it's your
Same for
turn.
Bertrand. I'm going to move up here, and I'm going to take advantage of the advantage, I guess, and attack this guy. 19 hit?
Yes, you're good.
Kabonk.
Kabonk, indeed.
With my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon over here and have it attack this guy at the stairs.
Oh, here we go again.
Okay.
Flashbacks to the campaign I ran.
Flashbacks to our last campaign. You're fine.
14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay. All right, that concludes my turn.
Daniel, what will Vaten do other than
All
a
right.
lot of damage?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the orc by the stairs again, since he's the one blocking the exit,
Okay.
and that's not going to hit.
No, it's not. That was a
But
13.
I can make a second attack.
Or yes, you can with your new Gloomstalker ability.
Yes, so I get to be an ambushman and ambush, and
20 is plenty.
good, because my second attack actually does an additional die 8 of damage.
Ugh. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're frosty.
I only get it on the very first attack of combat, though.
Accurate. Yeah, it's a cool
But I hit
ability.
him for 16.
Okay, he's fine. Everybody's fine.
Hello, sir.
I don't know what you guys are worried about. It's actually his turn. He's gonna come say hi, Daniel. He
No,
wants
why
to
would
hang out.
Hello.
You guys made friends. And he will take a big hefty swing at you, and he's winded right now. By
Probably from the arrow in his lung.
that would be the one. He misses. One of his friends will try and hit Peter. That was a good word I used there. Try was a solid answer for that. Ginny.
Are any of the bads wearing metal armor?
The two orcs by Peter and Grant's characters are. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what's my movement?
no.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! Perfect. 30 feet exactly. I'm gonna shock and grasp this dude
Shock
by the
away.
door.
This is
Let
like
me.
Jenny's signature spell across multiple characters in this podcast.
I
No,
always
no.
forget the answer to the "Are they wearing metal armor?" question is no. It's
It's
always supposed to be no. For our audience, they are in a large basement next to a spiral staircase, in a room with a large kind of. At the end, there's a large wall with a locked gate that has the people they're hoping, they think at least probably, to come save. I didn't give anything away there. Don't worry about it.
That's 19.
And that's a 19.
That's a 19.
And that hits.
It does. So,
Roll that damage.
Oh wait, I have advantage. Can I get a nat 20?
Roll it again. Oh no, that's against the bird, I think. That's against the kinku.
20 plus 5. I don't get a natural 20. The 19 is good enough.
More than
The
enough.
target takes 1d8 lightning damage and cannot make reactions until the start of its next turn.
He is sad in response.
That's 8.
That's
Nice.
all of the D8.
It is.
All right. William, what would R like to do?
Keep it simple and go for this guy right here.
Okay,
Firebolt
that is not enough.
probably doesn't
unfortunately.
matter.
That is a 12. That is unfortunately not enough. Ben.
Okay, I'm going to Bane.
Oh no.
Let's go ahead and say all three of these here.
All three up at the top.
Yep.
Not a problem.
The three by the gate, including Mr. Bird.
Ooh, that's a natural one. I'm assuming the 15 gets it and none of the rest do.
Spell save is actually 12.
Yay!
So my DC is 12.
All right,
Yeah.
so both the orcs save, but the Kinku fellow does not.
That's all I really wanted.
He is banded.
Baned.
Banded.
Banified.
There you go, Wizard Awesome.
And
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's the extent of what I have to do.
All right.
Except maybe for the fun of it,
Uh-oh.
running to the stairs
Oh, okay.
and blocking the way.
Okay. I was gonna say for the fun of it's never good. Grant, does a 21 hit Trather's armor class?
Yes, it does.
All right. The orc friend hit you for 9 with his
They
mace,
must.
but not to the face because that's copywritten. All right. Actually, it's your turn, sir.
Quick question: can Shem hit someone at range?
Not really. I mean, I can throw a dagger, but not effectively.
Hmm. Well, that mildly ruins my plan. Okay.
I mean, I can throw ball bearings at him.
Caltrops, get out the caltrops.
Less useful, but I like the spirit of your approach. It's good stuff. In that case, I'm going to.
Ooh, now I'm picturing Gambit from the X-Men with a sack of ball bearings, and I'm terrified.
All right, I'm going to go ahead. We are going to attack the Kinku again.
All right.
16.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so damage on that is an 8, and then I'm also going to use the distracting strike again.
Uh-oh.
Which adds an additional 3, so that's 11.
Okay.
So whoever hits him next has advantage, and I'm going to use my action surge.
Oh no! All right.
Take an additional regular action on my turn here. And for that, I'm going to use my commander's strike and shout at Shem, at Vatten. Vatten, now! And Vatten, you get to immediately use your reaction to make a weapon attack and add the superiority die, which is a D8, to your damage roll if you hit.
Uh-oh.
All right. Is that to any target?
It's whoever.
Oh, goody.
Oh no! I mean, goody.
Battlemaster fighters are terrifying, even at low levels.
Apparently so. I guess this is a bonus action. I can't also use a separate bonus action.
It is actually your reaction.
So if I wanted to, I could also combine that with a hunter's mark.
No.
I don't think
No.
so because it's not your turn.
Yeah, that makes
No.
sense.
It's like the same as an attack of opportunity kind
Yeah,
of thing.
this uses
All
up
right.
what you would use for an attack of opportunity.
Okay, well, in that case, since the orc beside me is getting all close and personal,
Getting handsy.
yeah, I'm just gonna pull out my short sword and hit him with that. Since he's standing so close.
Excellent.
Do that thing.
Prang.
Great.
All right. All right. And what
You added-
bonus?
You add a D8 to the damage roll.
Oh boy. All right. Regular damage.
Hmm.
Also, it occurred to me we did not have the Kenku roll his D4 to subtract from his attack roll.
No, we did not. You may
He
have
rolled
taken
it.
0
Oh,
damage,
yeah.
sir. D4. 2.
Yeah.
That still
hit.
hits.
Okay.
All right. So I hit him for a total of 9.
That is a total of enough.
I like how you're just like, now, okay, whap, and then he's gone.
It's pat.
He just disappears from the map.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. The Kinku fellow will take a step this way, and he puts his sword up before short sword up before he moves, and he just kind of flicks his wing at you, Trather, and 3 little blades shoot out of the side like little feathers. And we'll see if that, yeah, natural 20.
Oh, that'll hit.
Okay.
Do you still subtract 4?
Yes, but it won't matter. So.
Okay. It's the thought that counts, and I appreciate that. Ben.
Theoretically possible, however,
Does that
for it to be a critical
negate the net?
miss if I had a high enough AC. So
Theoretically. All right, that was close. All right, so you will take. We're going to add that to. You take 9.
take 9. Okay, we are very consistent in our damage here.
Yes, we are. He flings the little things at you and seems rather pleased with himself.
Brother's not looking great. Could use a healing hand.
Oh,
but
that's a thing. All right. Luckily enough, it's Bertrand's turn.
Yes, yeah. If only the next person to act were the cleric. I'm going to step over here, 5-foot step, if that provokes an attack of opportunity.
You're
Meh.
fine.
And I will cast Cure Wounds with a 2nd level spell slot on Trother.
appreciate it.
All the curing.
Yes.
All right. And then I'm
Put
assuming
back
you're using
11 hit points.
Significantly better. Thank you.
And then the spiritual weapon will come and attack this dude.
Okay. Attack the dude.
Not a very accurate spiritual weapon, but it's the thought that counts.
Daniel. It is Vatson's turn.
The spiritual weapon might have missed against that orc, but I'm going to use my bow and I'm going to shoot him.
The material
Do it.
weapon might have better luck.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to Hunter's Mark.
Surprise, the
as
orc's
well.
ethereal. Oh, no, he's not.
Ooh,
That's a 24.
No, I think
Patton's rolling real well this game,
I
Falls.
think you'll find he's in fact quite ethereal.
Ethereal? Sure.
It's not.
We have a theory that there's an orc there.
Mm,
Better than a hypothesis, but it's not a proven fact yet.
It's just like ethereal, except instead of an E, there's an apostrophe at the front.
Yeah.
All right,
Ethereal.
so and then I get to
Takes-
roll another D6 of Hunter's Mark damage.
Oh, I thought I was going to get
Oh,
away with
I
that.
keep
Okay.
rolling ones on my bonus dice. I only hit him for 9.
Shucks. He did not appreciate that very much. But it's not his turn, so it doesn't matter. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah.
And
Attack the thing. Bertrand. 9 at you. Yeah.
I've got more armor than the walls in this place, laddie.
I also appreciate how my arrows seem to be keeping the person from attacking. Because last time I hit someone with an arrow, they're like, and
How
whiff.
about the? Oh, that's not.
I also greatly appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 9 and a 10 between the two of them. So
Listen, if
tag
you
team
get the
effort. And
arrow,
they hit somebody. All right.
if you
perfect.
get the arrow right in the shoulder joint of the armor, it makes it really hard to swing.
Ouchie. All right. John.
I am debating using my new fancy spell.
Uh-oh.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
do the
I
thing.
am.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I'm gonna wreck it. I'm gonna phantasmal force.
Uh-oh.
So it's gonna be the Kenku. And
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna actually maybe not the Kenku. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna do the Kenku. I'm gonna make the Kenku think that there are caltrops all over this square. Big ones.
Okay. He gets a saving throw, correct?
Intelligence, yes. And
Okay.
the spell save DC is 13.
Show me
But
that
remember,
plus
he
0
gets
bonus.
minus 1d4 on that.
Show me that plus 0
Correct.
bonus minus 1d4. We're fine.
Thank you
Oh,
for remembering.
We're
that.
fine.
You're fine. That's
17.
a 19. It's minus from the
So-
D4. You do it. It's fine. Cool. I
Everything's
tried.
fine.
Tried real hard.
he
So that
looks
was
at
my
you.
action.
He looks at John and nods almost admiringly. That was
John sort of.
that was almost good. I like that. Yeah,
I don't appreciate compliments from you.
that's also fair. William, it is ours turn.
I'm going to stick with the firebolt because my other spell I could use would hurt people around them.
Ooh,
So
that is a problem.
I'm gonna move out a bit and cast firebolt
All right, on one of the orcs or on the large bird fellow.
on the Kinku. Doesn't really matter, but
Nope.
with a 7,
You're saving it all for those intelligence rolls later.
yes.
You're good. Don't
As
don't
tradition.
don't waste the hits yet. As is tradition. Ben, it is Shim's turn.
Okay,
Oh.
quick note.
Yep.
Nobody has hit the Kenku since I used Distracting Strike on him,
Perfect.
which means that not only do you have advantage, but that will trigger your sneak attack.
Oh,
Truth. Well, I was actually thinking it doesn't, because you use 2 of you next to him anyways, so I would have advantage anyways.
We haven't been using flanking in this fight so far, so I didn't want to mention that. But
Okay.
regardless, he
Cool.
had advantage, or
Yes.
you would have advantage on it.
Yes.
So
Double the advantage.
Yay, double advantage. Super secret advantage.
Super secret advantage. Ultra advantage.
Advantageous advantage.
So 19
Good enough.
with a 7 and a 6
and a
Plenty.
D8 and a D8
Oh, yeah. No,
Oh,
more than plenty.
and a D8.
and
Oh,
the D8.
wow.
All right,
Oh.
roll it anyway.
Beautiful. For bonus action, I will toss John some bardic inspiration.
Woo-hoo.
Yes.
Woo-hoo.
Grant, I assume 12 does not hit Trather.
It does not.
Well, that's unfortunate. It's also your turn.
Hit him with a riposte.
Yeah, you know what? I will. I'm going to go ahead and yeah, we'll have fun with this. Okay, so I'm going to the guy next to me here, orc number 1, whatever that is. I'm going to try and smack him one more time. 12 probably doesn't hit.
12, unfortunately, does not hit.
Okay. Well, again, he probably saw it coming, what with all of us there, and he's buckled up tight. All right. I
Bertrand.
do have to hit to make things happen. So
Bertrand will lock eyes with the orc that's kind of right in front of him, and
Yes.
say, "This is a good time to remember that we accept surrenders if you want to." And he'll kind of glance to the fact that he's outnumbered 5-2 at this point.
We're still frosty, I promise. No. Okay, make me a dice roll.
All right. How about persuasion?
I'll take that.
22 work?
That's plenty. He gingerly just sets his long sword on the ground, looks back and forth at both of all of you, because there's lots
Bertrand
of
will
weapons
point
here.
with his hammer to the corner over here.
Okay.
Go stand in the corner.
Okay, so he comes over here.
We accept your surrender. Now go sit in the
I
corner.
like that he has to like sidle between the orc and me.
Yeah, he has to kind of like. Oh, sorry. What? Oh, it's like when you're trying to get on an
Bertrand will
airplane.
now like command the spiritual weapon over to here and look at the other one and be like, "Now it's 5-1. How are you feeling?"
He'll go to his corner for timeout as well. Shucksy doodles. All right.
All right. Bertrand will then use Spare the Dying on the people that we've dropped and see what we can. I'll let the rogue see what he can do with the door.
Okay.
I
Pity
would
we
like.
didn't get a key from the fellow upstairs.
Oh well, I was going to just check the crow person's body to see if there's a key in it.
Make
yes.
me the perception checks. Or the investigation checks.
Probably technically investigation, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Shh, I have a better bonus to persuasion.
Yeah, roll persuasion then. Yes.
Yeah.
I meant perception. That's
Here,
actually
key,
perception.
you argue with those keys until they show up.
Maybe that's actually what I was doing. It's like, hey, buddy,
Who's a
do
good
you wanna
set of
give those up?"
keys?
That was investigation or perception? That was?
Yes.
Not persuasion.
Nope.
Apparently, that doesn't work.
Why is Trevor rolling better than anyone?
We believe in you.
Because D20s are real swingy. That's why.
Also,
While they're searching the body, I'm failing at the lock with my lockpicks.
before you actually even get to the lock, like you get up to the door, there's no lock.
Like I said, I
Daniel,
Yeah.
as you whistle, set of keys appear.
What? Is that a Pokemon?
Yes. For the listening audience, and only if you've played through Gen 6, I think, that's Clef Key. It's a set of keys.
Hey,
Wow.
look, it's a Pokemon.
To be fair, in combat, like actually in the video game, very useful. And very annoying. That's Clef Key. In general, though, the lot of you don't find any keys. Trather, what you do notice, you remember the Kinku making kind of an odd motion when he walked out. You kind of look around about, so this room has like a 25 foot ceiling. Above the door, near the top of the ceiling, you think you see a small lever that's just kind of sticking out of the side of the wall like 25 feet in the air.
I suppose if there's a lever 25 feet in the air, we have two choices. Actually, we probably have several.
I got Mage Hand.
I mean, R could probably just actually flip it,
Yeah, I was about to say I do have wings.
but he probably also has Mage Hand.
There is that.
I also have an arrow. I could just shoot it. That's my solution for everything.
And all
So
you have is a bow. Every problem looks like an archery target.
So as you guys
One-
are mulling this over,
One way or another.
one of the two female orcs inside the locked room, will one of you just open it already, please?
Hang on, we have to talk this out.
I just reach up and flip it.
Fine. All right. So through some means, R flies up there, or you throw John at it, or something happens, and the gate opens.
Nobody knows what.
It magically opens, and yeah. So inside the gated room, you see two female orcs and a human male. You guys were specifically sent to retrieve Duchess Kaya's son and his wife. So that accounts for 2 of your 3 people. And the 2 orcs that are still in timeout, but we'll worry about them later. They've got at least 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
Or half a Sesame Street, as I was told as a child. That's how my parents related time to me when I was very small. Length of television show remaining. It was effective.
That's an interesting measurement of time in
Mhm.
Sesame Street.
Yep.
No, it works.
Sesame Streets and Berenstain Bears.
I'll bow and acknowledge them politely and introduce everyone.
The gentleman actually looks at you, Grant. You said your name is Trather, yes? Your last name sounds familiar. Your mother serves in the court at the crossroads, yes?
Duchess of the court there, yes.
Well, excellent. I have met her in the past. Pleasure to meet you. I can assume that means my mother sent you.
Yes, and if your mother is anything like mine, sir, we should be hasty.
I'm sure she would appreciate that. Though I must ask, our daughter.
Safe.
Excellent. All right. Well, then that is fantastic.
We saw her to Oriel ourselves.
Most appreciated. Well, my name is Lomid. This is my wife, Thalia. And this, well, we're frankly not sure who she is. They put her in here with us. You see this orc woman, and she just kind of nods at you guys and just kind of walks out of the cage and over to a table and starts picking up equipment. Well, you guys seem to kind of have this taken care of, and they're safe and the girl's safe, so yeah.
Excellent.
right.
Thank you.
Well, just wait a minute. We're upstairs isn't quite clear yet.
Indeed. Sir Lomid, do you have much experience with at arms?
If necessary, yes.
Excellent. I'll go over to one of the orcs. Pardon me, I need to borrow this. I assure you may have it back when we're done.
It's time
This
out
may or
over
may
yet.
not be relevant at this point. No, you've still got another hour.
He kind of kicks the corner.
It's going to be 2 if you keep grousing.
Should we put... There were 2 orcs in the cell earlier. Should we leave... We should leave things as we found it.
Hey.
I feel like that's beyond fair.
Well, there you go. And you do know there are still quite a few orcs and like 1 Kinku upstairs.
All right. Well,
Yeah, so-
once-
Guys, I might have an actual like class ability solution for this. We said that we were going to be transporting prisoners, right? I have an ability called Artisan's Blessing, where I can transform like metal into other metal objects with it. We could just make a couple sets of manacles, and if there aren't any down here, and just march them out like we said we were going to.
I'm a fan of that one.
Yeah.
And I'll tell the two orcs who surrendered. I will tell them in Orcish. All right, you two. Now it's your turn in the cell. Go.
They look very confused.
Your timeout has been moved in there.
Toys. All right. I know it's no fun. All right. So
No.
they go in the cell.
That's the point. You've been very naughty.
Are we going to have a little time to rest?
Oh, before you leave?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, if you want to try to. That is an option.
Like a short rest, or
We're not 8-hour rest in here, no. But
I think a short rest might be a little suspicious. They sent us down to get prisoners and get them out. If we down here like an hour, they might send people.
well,
Yeah,
it's
that's
5 minutes.
Oh, short rest is 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could take a fiver. All right, everyone, take 5.
Prather. Something else you noticed when you were making your check, kind of looking around the room. There is a small chest on a table,
Okay.
and you notice that the cloak the Kinku was wearing looks kind of unusual.
Well, I mean, Crowther will examine it for its fashion properties.
Not very. Is the
Oh,
best
well.
I can do there.
And I fear Crowther will find it disappointing.
Prather thinks someone else might not. Despite the fact that he does. You notice it has far more pockets than a cloak or like a poncho typically would.
Oh,
Like
goodness.
a lot more pockets.
25 years out of date.
At least.
Did he have cargo robes?
Ish?
I was actually going with like like early 90s Marvel, but yeah, all right.
The pouch man.
Yes.
Hey, at least it isn't early 90s Image. I mean, that was a costume made entirely out of pouches with no costume in between.
If this keeps up, I'm just going to keep humming the X-Men theme song from the cartoon.
And I'll sing along. So,
I mean, who puts pouches on their gun, really?
Cable.
Probably Bishop, too.
Technically,
Yes,
sure.
those two.
I'm
would
guessing
definitely be
at
the ones.
least like one person from Cyberforce and probably one of the Wildcats as well.
Someone in Youngblood.
No, they actually had a gun made entirely of pouches.
Ugh.
But the ratio was wrong, so it looked very weird and unnatural.
And
There's an
kind of.
anime
drawn
idea
by
there somewhere.
Robert or Rob Liefeld, and also nobody had feet.
No one had feet.
I should have said, oh, it's a Liefeld. Years out of style.
Yes.
That would. All right.
Okay. If anyone else takes a closer look at the cloak as Prather discards it for being terribly out of taste.
Yes.
So ghost.
Probably suggest
Twig,
that. Arf would take a
Shim,
look
you've
at it.
actually seen one of these before.
Okay.
At the Great Bazaar, there was a guy who had one of these for sale.
Ooh.
As you look inside it, it's got a little label. And it, the label, dry clean only.
Is it the
Well,
guy's name?
Yeah.
The Kinku's name?
Yes.
Louis,
He wrote it on there in Sharpie. It's fine.
Yes, he did.
Louis Vuitton.
Yes.
Vuitton.
It is
Louis
a,
Vuitton.
it's a Louis Vuitton cloak of stuff and things with the little TM next to it.
Ooh.
And
Definitely take it.
In the chest, Grant, Prather finds 450 gold and 2 potions of fire breath.
Prather will probably just grab the chest.
Yeah, that's fine. Ben, as you kind of
Yep.
look over the cloak, you notice it has 9 individual pockets. And in the pockets, you find a variety of things and also stuff. 2 daggers, 2 lanterns, a 10-foot pole, 50 feet of rope, a 24-foot ladder, a bag of 100 gold, and 2 small dog statues. Thanks for listening to City on the Hill Gaming. For more information, you can find us online at cityonthehillgaming.com, email us at cityonthehillgaming@gmail.com, or find us on Twitter at cityonthehillgame. For more information on saving the game, you can find Peter, Grant, and Jenny at stgcast.org or at Saving the Game on Twitter. Thanks, and have a blessed day.